everybody, welcome to the SquidCast, and today it's going to be kind of a short one. All we're going to talk about is the tower and how they recently added another post that confirms the things that we've been requesting are going to be in the game. So we are excited for that, and then we're also going to go over the cosmetics. So let's get into it. Alright guys, so for the beginning, we are going to go over the updates. There isn't much in this blog post. This is not an update post, but this is a blog post talking about the upcoming climbing update. It's going to be in about a week and a half from now. Get some concept art here. If you haven't been to the tower, this is what it looks like in game, kind of. I mean, obviously not, you know, artistic like this with the everything, but yeah, this is it. The big thing that we're looking at here is right now, if you're not aware, the tower starts out with the first orb, and you have 5 climbing trials with the final one teleporting you back to unlock climbing. If you don't get to the top one and you fall back down to the first one and cancel, you don't unlock climbing, right? So what's changing is the first trial will unlock climbing. That is the big thing, right? Because a lot of people get stuck around the 4th or 5th one. And yeah, the first one will unlock climbing. The further stages will increase your stamina, which allows you to climb further between rests. And also faster. I think if you have a speed boost, you climb faster. This is something that we actually asked for specifically in one of our videos on the way out. And I don't know if it's just coincidence or if this is something that they saw, but hey, thank you, Alta. But yeah, let's head on to cosmetics. Alright, so this time around we have what looks to be some kind of cultist with horns. And then I kind of consider these two kind of together because this one looks like an upper class like cultist, and then this one looks like a lower class like minion cultist, right? So these are pretty cool. You can kind of see it, but up here on the top of the hat there's like these eye looking things, and then this one has eye looking things, but you can't color these ones different. We have the witch doctor from previous seasons. We have the robes from this one, and then we have a less Halloweeny one, just the blacksmith. And I do like that they threw this in here because you got 5 of them now. I think there used to only be 3 cosmetics, but we have 5 now, so might as well fill that with something that isn't completely Halloweeny, right? With the mini bundles, we have hair bundles here. They're a little scraggly, a little different. And then the next one is an earring. It's actually 2 different earrings. So we have this piece here and then that piece there. This one's kind of like a loop and that one's just a straight piece. We have a blindfold and headband combination. They are 2 separate pieces, so you don't have to have both. One acts as a mask and the other one acts as a hat, I believe. And yeah, those are pretty cool. Next we have this shirt here. It's like a zombie type of shirt. I don't know, if you got a zombie outfit that you're working on, then that'd be a pretty good one to go with. Got this nice robe going on here. It's got this rope around it. And this is cool for if you're just trying to do some kind of monk thing. I don't know. That one, I could see a few different things that you could do with that one, right? This one's got to be one of my favorites out of the bundles. It is a sleeveless hoodie, and I really like that. We've had a lot of hoodies, we've had a lot of cloaks, but I like this sleeveless one. This one's pretty cool. Next up is the what I call the zombie Abraham Lincoln hat. It is a it's what I call it. It's a zombie Abraham Lincoln hat, right? I mean, you guys can see it. It's kind of, you know, rugged, and it looks like if Abraham Lincoln turned into a zombie. And then lastly, the one that we actually asked for, whether they listened to us or it's just coincidence, check it out. We got the pumpkin mask. let's go. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and check all of these out in game. But real quick, I do want to go over the channel stats before we hop into that. So let's go hop on over there. Alright guys, last little bit here before we hop into game. We have 887 subscribers. We're almost at that lucky 8s. We had the lucky 7s before at 69 videos. I forget how many videos we have now, but we have 887 subscribers, so let's go. That was the stream. Let's go ahead and check out our videos. So our last video was the other SquidCast. I am a little bit behind on these, right? So yeah, that was October 14th, and today is the 25th. 11 days ago, almost 2 weeks. Last episode though was episode 9, so the next episode will be episode 10, hopefully this next week. I do have some comments to read, but yeah, we just cleaned up a little bit, and I am not 100% sure on what we're gonna do next, so let me know what you guys think we should do. But let's hop into game and check out some cosmetics, huh? Alright guys, so this is the very first outfit. You can see here we have this interesting hood with these horn-like things, right? And then we have these arms and this, the ploofy arms is what really gets me. But then there's this skirt that goes with it. This is an interesting one. It's some kind of headdress type of thing. But it's got horns, and what I've noticed is these are kind of like eyes, right? So you can think of it as like a demon's face. It sucks you can't pull that stuff down onto your face, kind of like this one is. This one looks more like a servant's eyes and face, whereas this one's like the Lord's face. And this is what it would be like with squid colors. So we got the good old classic brown and the good old classic black. And I do like how it is a separate color up here. It's not just some kind of outline. That makes me happy to see, because sometimes we don't see that, right? In fact, I never looked. Does the back... Okay, so the back is actually its own separate color, right? So I actually missed this, guys. But yeah, see, that's still red. So you could color that a different color. Is it red? It looks red. Wait a minute. Is it this brush? Oh, look at that. Okay, so yeah, you can color that one a separate color with the little brush. So that's cool and all. Alright, next we have what I like to think of as like the servant type of thing. So if you have the cultist, right, this one's the leader, some kind of overlord, and then this one's like the pawn of the cult, right? So I don't know if I'd say cult. This one kind of looks like a demon, so I'm thinking maybe this is like a lower demon or something. Or maybe this is like a rock creature and this is like a fire creature. I don't know. But that is the whole set. So you get the shirt. No skirt with this one. You get the gloves and the hat. Let's go ahead and throw our colors on it. Alright guys, so as you can see, we have the squid colors on. I think I got them backwards on that last one, but it doesn't really matter, right? And this is what it kind of looks like. So you can see we have multiple color zones here, multiple, the arms are separate on this one, so you can color that one different from that one. That's not always an option. The shirt has the color zones here and here, and then you have the vest there that adds more, and the vest also covers the skirt there, so you can see the skirt's the regular black skirt that I have, and I throw that on and it's got the cover on it. It's almost like overalls. In fact, I think that's what it's supposed to be, but we don't have legs. And then this I'm slightly disappointed with. So just to show you guys, these are both painted black. If I go white, see, it changes that. So this shape here and those two there are not separate colors. Like, you can do that with this one. This one, there's no problem with that. You can color those differently. But with that, you cannot do that. So that's kind of disappointing. But it's still not bad. And overall, I think we will enjoy this one. Alright guys, so now we have this one here. This is the one that I already had before this round. It's the Witch Doctor one. And this one actually has 7 parts. So you have the mask, the hat, the gloves, the shirt, this half cape thing, this vest thing. Not really a vest, but it's in the vest spot. And then the skirt and the shirt. I don't know if I might have said the shirt twice. But that is the witch doctor. So that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and color it. Alright guys, so we have the colors, and as you can see it's like mostly black here. So I would probably change this up by painting that and that differently. But I mean, if you were just to, you know, do that, it just turns out like that, which is cool and all. If we wanted an all black, this is what it would look like. I think this is one of the ones that more people would do all black on, just because, I mean, look how dark that is. That's pretty cool. Plus you get 7 parts with it, so it's a full coverage piece. Yeah, that one's pretty cool. Alright, on to the next one. Alright guys, so this is another one that we've had for quite a while, and I actually have, or had, I guess I got rid of it. I had one, yeah, I put this one on. Had one with that jacket on it, or that cloak. But, yeah, this one's pretty cool. So, what we get with this one is the shirt, which you can see under all of this, maybe. There we go. So there's the shirt. It makes a good t-shirt. I do believe if you have a different skirt, it will mend with that. You get the cloak, which actually goes all the way down past the skirt. Has this belt thing here. You get the hood, which has the necklace and gem attached. And yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. Just those 4 items. But it is a full coverage thing there, except for the gloves and face, of course. But, you know, maybe we want to throw some goggles, or even the witch doctor's mask on, you know. Options are up to you to mix it up, but that is what it gives you. And you can see we have multiple color schemes here. It looks like we'll have 3 color zones, so we have the blue here, the purple here, the white. I don't know if that stays white. And then if I take that off, we also have those, so we can color those differently. Yeah, so let's go ahead and color it. Alright guys, so as you can see, this one is quite black with like the outline of the white. Again, those are 2 different color zones on each of the inside and outside. It's just that with the big brush it colors those 2 the same. So like if I want to color that one differently, then I could, but I think that one was lighter, right? Boom. So if I want to do something like that, I could. But there's the color scheme, and this one will also look pretty good all blacked out, I think. Let's get that all touched up. And then you put some kind of mask on it. Actually, I think the witch doctors would go well with this, huh? Yeah, it's okay. I mean, you guys can experiment with it, but that is definitely a cool one, and man, when you black it out, it just hides a lot of the detail, huh? Alright, on to the next few things. Alright guys, and for our last set, I believe, this is our last full set. Yeah, everything else is pieces. So this is our last full set here. I believe, I might be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. It's like I would say it's like a blacksmith's, right? Not exactly sure what they call it, but it is pretty cool. So you get the shirt, the high-waisted skirt thing, and it actually even has texture on the side, so that's cool. It's more of an apron than it is a skirt. But then you get this one here, which is a full-on apron. You get these gloves, these wristbands, and these goggles. So yeah, it's pretty cool. The gloves are actually pretty thick fingers, I must say. Like, look at that, that's like double the size of the fingers. Boom. So yeah, those would make good snow gloves if you're doing a snow glove build, or anything that uses thick gloves. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and color it. Alright, so there it is with the squid colors, and it is a pretty dark one, right? But we do have the little bits of brown on the buckles and the bands and stuff. It's hard to tell on these goggles, but a lot of this is actually different brown. So there's actually 3 different spots for the small brush, and then 1 big spot for the big brush. And I did notice, also, I don't know if you can see that, there is an eyelash sticking out. I probably wouldn't have eyelashes on anyways, but that is a thing. This one's an older one, I believe. So yeah, it's gonna happen. Also, this waist piece has 3 different coloring spots, so it does have that side piece there, but then the buttons are also a separate color. So that's cool. Alright, let's get on to all the little stuff. So we're not going to worry about coloring this little stuff, but our first item here is a hairdo. And in fact, we actually get 2 hairdos. So if I pull that off and throw that one on, because that's how wigs work. Yeah, they're pretty scruffy. I definitely like it. It's definitely different, right? Especially this one. We haven't seen much like this. Next piece up is an earpiece. I was already saying it. Let's go. Oh, so that one is the right one. You have a separate one for each ear. So here's the left one. You can do each one individually, right? We're about to confirm. Yeah, you can have 2 different earpieces on. So you can have that one and this one. You can have one of them. So that's cool. It is interesting that they had to do a separate one for each ear, but I guess it makes sense, right? Next, we have headbands. We have this one here. Kind of covers up your ears, so I guess don't wear your ear piercings. That's the headband. Then we have the blindfold. So that will completely cover up your eyes. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's right. You have to grab it up there. Oh, the headband actually completely removes the earrings. That's good to know. We have this shirt here. It's kind of like a zombie style shirt. I think that goes with these headbands actually, now that I'm looking at it. Maybe not. Does this go with it? Yeah, those all might go together. So we might have had one more set, but yeah, no, maybe, I don't know. So now we're gonna go with this cloak here. So that's a pretty cool cloak. If you don't remember, it's just this silver and gray part. Yeah, that one's a pretty nice cloak. I thought I had that one, but I guess I don't. It's a nice sleeveless one. So if you want something that's sleeveless, that would be a cool one. I'm definitely considering it. Top hat here. I would say a dirty top hat for those zombie Abraham Lincolns out there. We showed that off, but I guess I'll put that on by itself. It does have a weird collision with the skirt going on, but it works, right? Just change out your skirt. And as we move on here, our last bit, pumpkin face. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah, this is the one that I wanted, actually. I believe I said I wanted it. This one's an interesting one, so we can not color the face at all, but we can color the band. Your nose sticks through it because who needs to hide their nose, right? Alright guys, so that's gonna have to do it for today. Yeah, the cosmetics around this time are looking pretty good. Again, we have those tower updates that are coming out, so we are excited for that. I cannot wait to see that. That's in, what, a week and a half now? So yeah, I can't wait to do that one. On our stream, we found out that you actually don't need to go to the second or third, what do you call it? Checkpoint. That's what you call it. You don't need to go to those checkpoints. If you just go to the first one and you skip, you can actually go farther faster because you lose stamina and speed each time you collect a checkpoint. But I suggest starting at the first one and then skipping to the 4th one until the update comes out at least. So if you're gonna try and speed run the tower real quick, that would probably be the way to do it. But anyways guys, I'm glad to see that Alta gave us the pumpkin that we wanted. And I will see you guys next time. Peace out. Bye bye.